Hi, my name's Paul Grogan, and in this gaming rules video I'm going to be doing an unboxing of something which just arrived today. Now, the UK Games Expo 2017 is 1 week away. This time next week I will be sat in my little private booth eating ice cream while all of my demo team do lots and lots of work. No, it's not going to be like that at all. Anyway, CGE every year send me a big box of everything that they want me to show at the UK Games Expo. It's arrived, so let's open it up and see what's inside. Right, so I don't actually know exactly what's in this. Now, I've got some idea, but yeah, not exactly sure. So let's go through what it is that they're gonna... Oh, fantastic. Look at the artwork on this. No, kidding. Right, so this is the first game in the box. This is working title, Pulsar. What did we decide on in the end? 2849. Mining Beyond the Horizon. Now, this is not the front cover of the box. This is a temporary placeholder image while we work on the actual artwork. So don't think this is the front cover of the box, but this is Vlada Suchi's new Euro game. So this is the guy that's done Prodigals Club, Last Will, League of Six, Shipyard, probably another one that I can't remember. Anyway, let's have a look, see what's in here. Now, I've actually got an earlier prototype of this, but this is all updated with all the new graphics and everything. So tons of stuff. Somebody's been hard at work cutting out all of these bits. Let's have a look at the first thing that you probably all want to see, which I know I certainly do, and that is the game board. Oh my God, right. I didn't expect it to be this big. I've actually seen an image of this, but I had no idea it was going to be this big. So this is... Again, not finished, but this is the game board. So it's a space game. It's about mining pulsars, which for those of you who don't know, go and Google it. It's like a miniature black hole that pulses out lots of energy. Anyway, so this is the game board. You can see lots of star systems with coloured lanes in between. Now, I've been working on the rulebook for this week, so I do actually know a little bit about what these are, but this looks fantastic compared to what the original prototype was, which to be fair was a black bit of card with some lines written on it. So that's the game board. There's all sorts of other stuff. There's a secondary game board where you track certain stuff on there. Each player has their own, I'm calling them personal developments at the moment, but each player has their own one of these. They're like technologies, but I'm not calling them technologies because there's a technology board, which is a completely different thing. So I'm calling these something different, but each player has one of these and you can unlock these during the game that give you special abilities. These are the technology boards and there's lots of them available, and what you do is at the moment you take one of the bottom pieces at random and then you will take one of the next bits at random, and then you will take one of the next bits at random, and basically you will build up a tech tree during the game so that it's slightly different in every game. And these unlock special abilities that all do cool stuff. But yeah, what you're doing is you're basically moving your ship around the galaxy, building mining facilities on the pulsars, constructing mega structures, which are these things, and it has quite a cool mechanism that once you link two pieces together like this, you'll see that that's a 5. It gives you an extra action of value 5 that you can do something with. So that's Pulsar 2849. I will be doing demos of these at the UK Games Expo. So if you want to know any more information about them, please don't ask me at the moment, because all will become clear in a few weeks' time. Right, let's get this one out of the way and see what else we have in the big box of goodies. Right, what's that one? What have we got? Ah, right, so I wasn't sure whether I was going to get this or not. This is Vlada's new party game. Let's see. Ah, yes, excellent. They've sent me the box. So I did actually have an old box for this, which was basically Vlada's questions game. Pretty sure now that it's going to be called That's a Question. And we're pretty sure that there's going to be a squirrel on the front cover because Vlada likes squirrels. This is pretty much the finished game board for it. So yeah, basically it's got a series of spaces up the mountain and you will move your little squirrel figure up the mountain. Why are you doing that? That's a question. Yeah. It's a party game, unlike Codenames, which basically everybody seems to absolutely love. Some people really love this game and some people don't like this game. So we're going to be doing demos of it over the weekend, and for the right group of people at the right time, it's a great game and it can be a lot of fun. So let's see what's in here. Let's see what they've sent me. Oh, excellent. Right, acorns. Or hazelnuts. Hazelnuts, acorns. People are getting confused by that. I'm glad they've sent these because I have a load of old cards for the game, which I'll just reach and get. Right, so these are the old cards for the game, and I wasn't sure that they were going to send me new ones, but they have. And these new ones, basically, they're the same thing, but they just look a lot nicer. They've got pretty clouds on the back, and they've got pretty artwork on the front. So get rid of the old ones. Lots more things I need. And they've sent me some moose, some bunny moose. Brilliant. I've already got the bunnies, so I'll let people choose whether they want to play bunnies or mooses. Right. So what you do in this game is basically you will have a hand of these cards and you've got to choose the right question to ask the right person. And the idea of the game is that you're supposed to be giving them a very, very difficult choice, which the answer isn't obvious. And you'll see that these are 3 colours and the questions are in 3 colours. So basically the green lines up with the green and so on and so on. It's a game which I would initially say it's better with people that you know. However, doing demos at conventions, this game has been played with people who've never met each other before, and they seem to really enjoy it, and they used it as a kind of get-to-know-you game as well. So anyway, that's a question. Again, prototype, so everything you see is not final. Codenames Duet. So let's see what, now again I've seen the front cover of this and we've decided to go with the green, and you'll notice a change in the graphics on the front to show that it's a cooperative game. Let's see what's in here, let's see what they've sent me. All right, now that's interesting. These are actual proper punchboard pieces. So it looks like they've already got these printed, and these are straight out of the factory, and they look like the actual ones that are going to be in the game. So these are really cool. We've gone with the green look because the boss of CGE, his favourite colour is green. But as you can see, the background is green, but it's actually full colour artwork on the actual agents themselves, and of course, Mr. Assassin. Now, for those people who don't know, the trick with this game is that the grids are two-sided because it's a fully cooperative game. What happens is you'll put the grid on the table and you're trying to give clues for your side of the grid, and your teammate who's sat on the other side of the table, they're giving clues for their side of the grid. And between you, you've got to find all 15 agents. There's 400 new words in the game. We were originally going to go with 300 new words, taking 100 old words from the original game. But then as we thought about it, we thought, well, people are probably going to buy this and they're going to mix all the words together, and then we're going to end up with duplicates. So we decided to work on 400 brand new words. So yes, 400 new words for that. And for more details of how this plays, more information will be coming out very soon as people get to play the final version. BGG Con Spring, which I think is happening right now, and then UK Games Expo next weekend. And for those other people in the US, Origins. Now, one thing that Vlad has included in this game is a campaign mode. Now, this is not final, but it's getting there. Basically, what happens is that you will start your first game in Prague, and there's numbers on here to give you a particular difficulty rating. If you succeed in that, you can then progress along one of the lines to one of the other cities. So, for example, we can go from Prague to Berlin, and Berlin is 11-2. Which is harder than 9-9, which makes sense once you know how to play the game. And as you keep playing, you go from one place to another, and you can basically progress through levels of increasing difficulty until you get to one of the final levels and see if you can beat that. It's just to give the two-player experience a little bit more... there's a word, I can't think of what it is. But anyway, that's Codenames Duet. So that's going to be... This is going to be the first game which is actually released, which is why some of the components for this are actually final. It's out of the printers at the moment. So we're going to be doing lots of demos of that. What else have we got in here? We have a box that says Paul. Brilliant. So let's see what's in here. This is probably Adrenaline. Now, don't worry, the Adrenaline expansion is going to be more than this. But they asked me last week what I already had, and I told them that I already had some bits from the expansion that they no longer need to send me. Let's see if I can get this out. So, what is in the expansion that isn't here are... See, I come prepared because I knew this wasn't in the box. There's going to be a 6th character. It's not just going to be one of the other figures that's painted red, which is what this one is. It's basically a 6th character, and it introduces the modes for team play. So there is a new way of playing the game, which is a team mode. Ah, now they sent me these. I've not seen these before. Have they sent me enough? Yes, they have. So I've got these bits of cardboard, which I was going to use, but they've sent me some nice plastic things that they probably 3D printed. What you do is you choose your character, you choose what team you're on, and then you put your character in the little thing there, if it'll fit. Yes, it'll fit. And that means you're on the blue team. So basically you can have any 3 characters on the blue team and any 3 characters on the green team. And there's a whole load of new weapons in the game. But these weapons are special because what happens is in the team version of the game, each character actually comes with their own specific set of weapons. So these aren't sorted out, but I'm just going to quickly look through them. So if we're playing Violet, for example, these are the 3 weapons that we'll have in our hand. There's 2 the same there, that's not right. There we go, Ricochet. So we start with Ricochet, Nanomark, and a Lawbot. Now, you start the game with these 3 weapons in your hand, they're loaded, they're ready to fire. And basically the character is designed to work in a specific way. You can pick up other weapons as the game goes on, but these 3 weapons are sort of unique for this character. So yeah, that's that. So a 6th character, team play, and some extra bits. I don't know what these are. Oh yeah, fatigue things. We've been experimenting with different types of damage. So we've been working on poison rules for a few months. Could not really get them to work. So there's a new system that they've come up with last week, which I need to read the rules for this weekend because I don't quite know how it works, but it's something about spending fatigue to gain extra bonuses, and you have a fatigue marker that starts at this end of the track, and you can actually voluntarily choose to take a point of fatigue in order to give yourself a boost, but it's bringing you closer to death somehow. Not final, so if it doesn't work, we won't be using it. And that's the adrenaline expansion. So that's what's in the box. No ice cream, again. So yeah, so we've got Pulsar 2849 from Vladisuhi, we've got Codenames Duet, we've got That's a Question, we've got the adrenaline expansion. There we go, my first ever unboxing video. Bit of a sneak preview of what's coming from CGE, and for those of you at UK Games Expo, I will see you there next week. CGE are at stand B12, so come and find us there. I'm actually running a competition at the event where you can win a copy of this. Now, it's not out yet, but when it is out, I will send you a copy in the post as soon as it is out, if you win the competition, of course. And then I'm going to be at Origins later on in June. So again, we've got all of these games will be available for demoing at Origins. So if you're at the Games Expo or Origins, please stop by and say hello. Until next time, take care and thanks for watching.